All right, Moon Goddess, Ashley Aries Moon coming with another pick a card reading. And this reading is called What Messages Do I Need to Know Right Now? Okay. Whatever you got going on in your life, whether you need a message from spirit, a message from an ex giving you closure or something of the sort, just choose which pile you feel you will get that information from, which one that resonates with your soul so that you can receive the messages that you need, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say this could be a triggering reading, okay? So I will put trigger warning in the title so that you know ahead of time because sometimes spirit comes and tell us the truth. Sometimes our exes come and tell us the truth and things of that such. And so I don't want everyone going into this reading thinking, oh, it's just lollipops and rainbows and things of that such. No, it could be thunderstorms, snowstorms, tsunamis, and things of that such, okay? So choose which pile resonates with you. I have 2 new oracle decks that I am going to be trying out, so bear with me. And also remember, if you want to enter the giveaway, I made a post on my community tab where you can, say whether you want the oracle deck that I will be giving away, which once again is brand new, has not been opened. I want to give it away because I reached 1,000 subscribers and I'm just so grateful for it. And also, I'm giving away a connection read pertaining towards couples or a message from spirit directed towards you. So it won't be general, just out there, you picking and choosing what's, for you. This will be directed to you, for you, from spirit and me, okay? All right, so yes, choose which pile resonates with you, okay? Don't just go for the pretty artwork. Don't go because the card on top is, that card or whatever. Choose which one actually resonates with your soul so we can get your messages out in the open, all right? So, if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. Also, comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Also, comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 1. So let's jump right into your messages, okay? You've denied yourself truth, okay? Divine bliss, love, true love, okay? Kindness, generosity, and the strength and courage to move forward. Knowing these things are meant for you, okay? And what you truly deserve, okay? Know that none of this is missing from you. It's more of you need to allow yourself to accept them, okay? Be in alignment with them, okay? You deserve all that you give out, all right? You deserve to receive the same energy that you have given others, the same help that you have given others. I know they say that you're not supposed to expect anything from anyone, but if they're in your circle, they're in your family, and you constantly give, then yes, you deserve to receive. You deserve to get back what you give towards them, especially if you are in need of it, you know? No one's saying that people got to go out their way if they don't have no money, they don't have this, they don't have that to give you what it is that you truly deserve because you constantly give it to them. No one's saying that they got to pull it out of their ass or make something appear that they obviously can't even make appear for themselves. No one is saying that. But if they have the means, they have the money, they have the stability, they have the home, they have something that it is that you are in need of, then why can't they give it to you? Even if they are expecting you to borrow it back or something of that sort, why can't people give to you just as much as you give to them, especially if they aren't hurting for it and they can spare it, I'm getting now that you have went through all these experiences in life, you are finally starting to realize that these people don't mean you well. These people aren't trying to give you what you deserve because they feel like they don't have to. They feel like, I needed it at the time, you gave it to me, and that's just what it is. And some people, I feel like didn't technically ask you for. What they would do was they would be like, oh no, I need like, $500 to pay my rent. I don't know where I'm gonna get it from because my mama was so cruel to me as a kid, and my family is just horrible to me. They would give you a woe is me story and it make you feel so bad that you're just like, okay, you know what, bitch, I got $500. You want it, so that you can, go and pay your rent, take care of you and your kids, shit like that. And you did it out the kindness of your heart. But then when you needed help, when you needed someone to come through for you, and they had it, they just kind of turned the other cheek like, well, bitch, I don't know where you're going to get it from. I don't know what you're going to do about it. I don't know what to tell you. And it's really fucked up because now you're starting to see, yeah, you didn't ask me for whatever it is that I gave you, but you were in need of it and you accepted it. So it's kind of fucked up of you to say, well, I didn't ask you and you just gave it to me when you know it was my last, when you know I did have the kindness of my heart, when you know that I was just being a true friend to you. And now that I'm down and out and in need of something, and you have it, it's more of, well, bitch, you ain't never did nothing for me that I've asked you to do. And that's fucked up. You're starting to see people's ways. You're starting to see, you're starting to allow the veil to come down, the rose-colored glasses to go to clear view so that you can actually see what is going on. You're starting to see that shit. You're starting to uncover the lies that has been told to you for years and the manipulation that has been put upon you for years. You're starting to see that. And it's kind of making you angry, sad, disappointed, not only in them but in yourself for allowing it for so long, for feeling like you had no one when really you was helping everyone, and those people that you were helping just didn't want to help you. It's truly fucked up. But with the B spirit, okay, it's telling you that all of this is in alignment with you. You just need to raise your vibration, become in alignment with all the abundance that's about to come in with you. Okay, understand that none of this was ever missing from your life. You just kind of closed the door to it. So it's always been behind that door. You just got to open it and walk through it and go to it. Okay, all that shit that you gave to those other people, helped other people, conquer, accomplish, and things of that such. Do it for yourself. Do it for you. Do it for your needs. Because everyone else is taking care of themselves, and then you're taking care of them as well. Who was taking care of you? Who was being there for you? It's okay to help, but don't deplete yourself. Make sure you have way more energy for yourself than what you're giving off for other people. Because it's not fair to you. And they're taking advantage. Okay? So unless they want to be like the beehive community and help you build the honeycomb, whether y'all have a queen that y'all are building it for or just building it for yourselves, individually, each of y'all have a honeycomb. Unless they're helping you build your honeycomb, don't build theirs. Don't take from your home and put into their home and then look at your home like, damn, I should not even nowhere near done. And then when theirs is done, they're like, well, you have nothing. And you're sad, and now you got to find other resources to try to make this work and make this happen. Stop doing that to yourself. It's not fair, okay? It's not. And you deserve way more than you have, okay? And if the stuff is already coming back in, allow it to continue to come in. Don't give your blessings off constantly because you feel like, oh, this person needed more than me. You need it. You deserve it. You wouldn't be getting it if you didn't. Okay? Alright, so let's go to your other messages. Alright, so another message we have from someone. This came out intuitively, okay? It says, I'm sorry. The time has come where I have been forced to see things from your perspective, and I feel I have targeted you without true in-depth evidence, and for that I will apologize. Now you, okay? So this person's cocky, this person's narcissistic. It's like, bitch, I apologize for what I've done, if I hurt you, da 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 da. Especially when I just went off a hearsay and things of that such. But you said some things too behind, your reaction to my action still hurt me. So therefore you have to apologize for that. Even though you probably wouldn't even said none of those things or did none of those things if I never, came at you incorrectly in the first place. It still is what it is, okay? So we get in Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, and Leo energy, okay? Now, here's your third message. All right, it's time for you to take risk in life. It's time for you to stop teeter-totting back and forth, trying to find the strength and courage to move forward. It's time for you to go ahead and take that leap of faith and go towards whatever it is that you need to go towards, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new friend circle, whether it's networking with new people, whether it's, speaking your truth to people who constantly make you deny your truth or make you feel like your truth isn't worthy to be heard, or just sweeping under the rug, baby. We ain't got time to hear all that. We know what happened. We lived it. We helped you do it. We the one who, fucked you up in the head. But it's like, just move on. You don't need therapy. You don't need nothing. You don't need to tell family business, things of that such. It's like, no, baby. It's no, we're not doing that no more. We're not sweeping shit under the rug. We're not denying our mental health. We're not denying our emotions, our feelings. We're embracing them. We're encouraging and empowering people to move forward and speak their truth, and starting with you, okay? You got to practice what you preaching. Okay? You got to stand in your light, stand in your street, stand in your being, and tell your truth. Go towards that endeavor. Go towards that business opportunity. Go towards whatever it is that you've been teeter-totting with because you are afraid of failure, or you're afraid that success won't come as fast as you need it to come. It won't. Success is not going to always happen overnight. And it might not happen in the 5-year range that businesses usually say, you don't make a profit until about 5 years in and things of that such. It probably won't happen until about 6, 17 years into the business. And you have to be okay with that because that's part of the business. That's part of how you make things happen. It's part of it, And you also need to make sure that those you are giving to are giving just as much back, okay? Fair give and take. Not just give, and never receive. That's part of the first message, okay? It's coming out again. And you're starting to set boundaries, but it's saying you're going to need a little bit more, baby. You're going to need some more boundaries because certain people already know where your vulnerability lies. They know how to step on the line without stepping over the line. And therefore, you might need to draw new lines within your life. You might need to put your foot down a little bit further, okay? And let these people know you can no longer have access to me if the access you are trying to receive is control, manipulation, take, and never give, okay? Constantly wanting me to do for you without actually asking, therefore you can say, well, I never asked you at the end of the day, and that's fucked up. Go after your dreams and aspirations without needing these people to be with you, without needing really anyone to be with you. Know that sometimes you're going to be alone and have to do things alone, and you have to be okay with it. Everyone's not going to bring you along on their journey, therefore you can't bring everyone along on your journey. Some people got to be dropped off at the corner, okay? Because that's where their shit starts. You were just a ride to get them to the bus stop. Now they got to get on the bus and figure shit out, And now you are in the car and you have to keep going towards your destiny, your end game, and things of that such, okay? Don't allow the words, the naysayers, the self-doubt, the manipulators, the people that said you can never do this, you can never do that, you can't achieve this and that, and to get your mind clouded and in an uproar, in a disarray. Be committed to what it is that you are committing to because you know that this is what you're supposed to be going towards. You deserve these things. You deserve all of these things and more. Reevaluate your relationships. Do they give? Do they have the same fair exchange? Or is it time to let them go because you don't truly need them, as they have constantly told you over and over they don't need you? or shown you that they don't need you. Shift to a higher perspective, because you have so many abilities, so many things that you have accomplished, so many things that want to and need to be accomplished by you as well, part of your history, your family lineage, that you aren't going towards because you're scared because of what other people are saying, what other people might be thinking, how other people may be feeling. And that's not your prerogative. That's not what belongs to you. That's not what you need to be worried about. Those aren't even your fears. Those are other people's fears. You are a risk taker, whether it's going into it blindly or going to it full knowingly, you know? Make sure your circle is revolving around you are full of positive, uplifting friends that's going to inspire you to move forward, okay? Trust in yourself. Do some self-care rituals. I know a lot of people are doing love spells on people. They're doing crazy stuff. Do love spells on your goddamn self if you just want to practice magic like that. I ain't telling you not to do love spells on, that's your business. Who am I to tell you how to use your magic? But first you need to start with self. And then once you finished with self, really step back. Do you even want that person that you're trying to do the love spell on? The friends you're trying to keep in your life, do you even really want them? Now that you realize you can do it all for yourself, you'll realize a new person is born into a world of new perspectives and new ideas and new opportunities that you can just go towards by your goddamn self. She's alone in all these pictures with nothing but her spirit guides, her spirit animals. Okay? Stop feeling like you're constantly alone, because the friends that you were rocking with, the people that you were rocking with, wasn't even rocking with you in the first place, really. You were in a group of people still feeling alone, still feeling left out, still feeling like you had nobody, no one to turn to, no one to help, no one to be helped with or from. You know? It's time to get to the root of that. Why do you feel like you need these people? Is it because of the history? Is it because they have helped you a long, long, long time ago? And so you feel indebted to them? You know? Or because they're family and that's just what family does. Sometimes you outgrow people and it's okay. Sometimes you got to move away from certain people and it's okay. And it's okay to be alone for some time. And you have to be okay with being alone. Because if you can't be alone with yourself and actually enjoy yourself, love on yourself, care for yourself, how can you expect someone else to want to be alone with you and do the same thing? If you're miserable with yourself, why wouldn't the other people not be miserable with you? You need to find your happiness within yourself, your joy within yourself, your confidence within yourself, your strength within yourself. Your power has always been within you. But if you keep closing that door to it, you're going to always feel powerless. Open that door. The safe space is within you. It's within you. The strength is within you. The power has always been within you. But you have to open that door and be okay with being without people that you've been with for so long, especially if they've had a negative impact on you in any ways. Be okay with being one with yourself and not focusing on helping others. It's okay to be stingy with yourself. Obviously, everyone else is. All right, so those are the messages that I am getting for your pal. All right, I'm trying to see if I see anything else. Really, really go towards that endeavor or that opportunity, or just finding your peace again. Really go towards it, because that's where your strength lies. All right. So, if that reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. Thank you. All right. right, pile number two. So if you chose this pile, this is yours, okay? So what I'm getting from your spirit is that it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to, in a sense, acquire new knowledge, okay? Um, it it's telling me that you're craving new experiences, okay? You're craving to learn new cultures, to go places and things of the such. I know a lot of us are still, quarantined in the pandemic, can't go certain places, to certain countries and things of that such. And it's like your soul is craving it. Your soul truly wants this, okay? Your soul is saying, if we can't physically go, then we need to mentally go, okay? It's saying, pick up a book. Let's read about some other countries, okay? It's saying, let's go on the internet. Let's start, joining chat clubs, speaking to different people, learning new languages. It's saying, let's go to different restaurants that we've never been to, okay? Let's start to broaden our horizon. Even if we can't physically go there, let's mentally travel there, Let's go towards different people, different ethnicities, and learn new things, Acquire new knowledge, okay? It'll bring the wisdom, it'll bring the experience and things of that such, okay? It's like, let's travel, okay? Let's do this. I really need to get out of here. I need to mentally, emotionally, and physically one day get out of here. But right now, we can start with the mental. Let's take a trip, okay? We can do this, astral projection, let's do different things, because right now staying in this house, staying in this bubble, it's not working for me. I need to branch out. I need to get out of here. I'm accustomed to the things that we're used to. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the same Chinese food. I'm tired of the same Mexican food. I'm tired of the same soul food. Like, I want more. If you're Hispanic, you're Mexican, and you never had African food, go eat African food from an actual African cuisine restaurant, actual place, and ask the person there, the hostess there, what's your most delicious food on the menu? Why is it this? Where does it resonate? Things of that such. I know a lot of people don't want to answer all that. It's like, look, just come in here and eat. Like, shit, you're doing too much. But if you find that hostess or that waitress that, is willing to, tell you the origins of the different food, then great, It's time for you to, like, branch out and really, truly dive into other things, okay? You have the high priestess energy. So your intuition already tells you off jump things. Intuitively, you know a lot. Okay? It just comes to you. But it's like, let's actually experience it now. Let's actually read up on it. Let's actually research it. So not only can people say, well, how do you know this about this? And you won't just say, oh, I intuitively know, spirit told me, things like that. No, baby, I experienced it firsthand. Okay, and I intuitively knew about it before I even, indulged in it. But I love to back my shit up with factual proof that I can show motherfuckers, so they can't be like, oh, she just pulled that out her ass. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. Da, 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 da. No, baby, I've been there, done that. Let's try it again. All right. It's like, you want to travel, okay? You want to do things, okay? You want to experience new lifestyles and new cultures, all right? And it's saying, if you can't do it physically, then do that shit mentally, okay? Really just study it, research it, view it, whether it's through a TV screen, but get an actual depiction of it. Like, one of the examples in the book that I have read that came with the cards said to watch a film from their country and their language. So even if the subtitles are in English, or in your native language, then it's okay, because you're still getting the gist of it. You're still seeing from their perspective of what goes on in their world, in their life. And make sure you get multiple perceptions, okay? Don't just get like when they do black people in movies, they always do us in hood shit, oh, they from the slums, things of that such, there's other backgrounds of different people. Everyone is not poor. Everyone's not just middle class. Some are rich and things of that such that live their life on a total different plane than what we are being perceived to view Black America as. So therefore, make sure you're watching different social classes, I guess, when looking at these countries. You know, it's just like I was talking to this one guy from, because I love to just branch out with different countries and people from them, and he's from this one part of Africa, right? And so I was telling him how, in America here, they're saying like, oh, we need to go back to the motherland and all that stuff because it's enriched with different things and, get back to our people and things of that such. And he was like, why the fuck would you want to come to this shithole? Like, why would you want to come here? And I'm like, whoa, like that threw me off. I'm like, well, it's because what they're saying. He's like, well, you can come here and I can go there then because it's nothing here. Like, unless you have money, it's nothing here for you. And I was just like, damn, that kind of threw me off, threw me back, And so just make sure that you are getting different views on the country, It's just like here in America, Some are, living on the streets. And if you look from their perspective, they'll be like, oh, America's horrible, da-da-da-da. And then others are filthy fucking rich. And then they're like, America's the best place you can fucking live, ever, Now, other countries don't think that about us. A lot of other countries don't like America, but you get the point. All right, so just make sure you're getting multiple points of views, and then most importantly, your own perspective, okay? But in order to have your own perspective, you really might need to travel to that place, All right, so let's go to your other messages. All right, so I have a message from a random person. This came to me intuitively. These are not from the cards. So it says, I saw your growth and I got threatened. How could you grow so far yet not help plant my seed in the process? Selfish I was to think I was more than who I was to you. Will never admit fault. Okay, I'm getting Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, Virgo energy, Aquarius energy. This can be an ex, lover, friend, a family member that you no longer talk to, things of that such. Okay, they're placing blame solely on you, and they're like, damn, that's fucked up that you're growing and acquiring new knowledge and learning from your experiences in life and things of that such, but you're not taking them along the way. You're not showing them how to do it and things of that such. Now look at the end where it says will never admit fault. So they will never admit that you probably asked them to come, but they constantly said no. Okay, they would never admit that you did help them in the beginning, but when someone's constantly saying I can't do it, negative energy, it tends to drain your energy. So either you got to leave or you stay, and you up and left because I can't be stuck because you're stuck. I have to keep going. And they're blaming you for leaving and moving forward with your life and them being stuck where they are. But you knew what it was, and that's why you had to do what was best for you. All right, so the Spirit is saying that it's time for you to be stingy right now with your energy, okay? It's time for you to be stingy with your plans in life, your goals in life, your aspirations in life, okay? It's okay to do things with people, to come in union, people to help you acquire new knowledge, you to help people acquire new knowledge, but solely you need to do what makes you happy. You need to do what is going to ground you, center you, and push you forward, okay? What's going to bring you a bag, what's going to bring you stability within your home life, within your family life. I'm sorry, what's going to push you forward, okay? You need to focus on you, okay? And then you can focus on others. Once you have grown all of your crops and all of your things came into fruition, then you can start to help others. It's saying go to that restaurant that you've been craving to go to for so long, but you're scared to go to because no one else want to go to it with you because they feel like they don't want to acquire that type of energy. They don't want to go towards that type of food. They don't like that type of environment. It's different from what they're accustomed to, And it's like, It's different from what you're accustomed to too, but you want to experience it for yourself. You want to have first-hand knowledge of it from yourself. And it's saying, make sure you have the strength and the confidence to do these things for yourself because it's what you want to do. It's what makes you happy. You like experiencing things. So go to that restaurant alone. Go to that movies alone. Go to that country alone. Go to that city, state alone. Go do it by yourself. That is one of the most fulfilling things in the world, to do what it is that you wanted to do for so long by yourself without having to wait on someone else, without having to beg someone else to come along, without having to do any of that. Just doing it by yourself. You don't understand, that is so fulfilling. While everybody else is watching in the restaurant like, oh my gosh, she's alone, like laughing at you, or, oh, she's alone, sad for you. You like, bitch, yes, I'm alone, standing in my power right in front of you. While y'all are watching me, I'm enjoying this cuisine. While y'all are watching me, I'm enjoying this music. While y'all are watching me, I'm enjoying this atmosphere. I'm enjoying something. And I don't need friends that didn't even want to come along because then they're going to be nitpicking at every fucking thing. Why is this way? Why are they walking around like this? Why are we sitting on the floor? Why are we doing this? Why are we eating with our hands? Things of that such. It's the experience that you want to acquire, the knowledge that you want to acquire. You can't do that with pessimistic people. You can't do that with people that nitpicking and didn't want to be there in the first place, forcing someone to have a good time just so you can have a good time, and it ultimately becomes a headache, you know? And it displeases you because, damn, I could have did this shit by myself. So, and then also stop lying to yourself that you don't want to do certain things because your friends or your family members don't want to do it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop saying, oh, like when you ask your friend, hey, let's go to watch this movie at the movie theater. It's in another language, but they have subtitles. And then the friend's like, I do not want to be reading all day. You know, I just want to just go watch the movie and stuff like that. And then you change your mind like, yeah, you're right. That would be like a headache. That would be like too much. I didn't really want to do that anyway. You know, stop lying to yourself. Stop it. Stop agreeing with people when you know damn well you don't agree. You want to see that movie. You wanted to eat that food. You wanted to enjoy that experience. You wanted to listen to that song. You wanted to do these things, but because other people are saying, oh, no, you're changing your mind and saying no, too. So your soul is craving new experiences. Your soul is craving new environments. Your soul is craving to get away from these people because they're manipulating your mental, or you're manipulating your mental, your emotions to fit their perspective, their ideals. And it's not right. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to your soul. You have many things that you want to experience. Many things that are going to fulfill you. Many things. And you're half going towards them. If even half. Stand in your power. Stand in your confidence. Stand in your truth. Be loyal to yourself. Stop being so loyal to others that you're disloyal to yourself. Stop doing that to yourself. You're being presented with two paths. Grow, stay the same. You're being presented with two paths. Enhance your knowledge, or stay stuck and stagnant in what you already know. You're being presented with two paths. Stick with the same group that you've been with forever that doesn't want to acquire new knowledge, or only want to acquire new knowledge within their realms. Or find a new friend group, be by yourself, and acquire new knowledge outside of the realms of what you already know. You're being presented with two paths, no matter how you look at things. Stay stuck or move forward. It's up to you what to choose. But make sure you're not lying to yourself in the process. Make sure you're not withholding true feelings towards new opportunities and endeavors because of what other people are saying. Do what makes you fucking happy. Do what's going to make you move forward. Do what's going to make you push into new realms that you've never been to, okay? Enjoy the abundance that is coming. Accept it. Allow yourself to be in alignment with it. Have the courage to move forward, the strength to move forward, okay? Forgive those who never want to come along and you've, downed yourself and made yourself think differently. Forgive yourself for manipulating your own self into believing you didn't want to do certain things because other people didn't want to do it. Or forgive yourself for not taking the chances and the opportunities that you should have taken because of what other people said, or because you felt like you didn't want to do it alone, or people was going to look at you a certain way. You didn't give yourself justice. You didn't give yourself the opportunity to experience certain things. And now you're being given the opportunity. But you need to forgive yourself for all that shit that you're holding on to. Be your own light. Receive your messages that are coming to you. You are not broken, okay? Embrace the energy of peace. If you go to that restaurant and you're enjoying yourself, whether you're by yourself or with someone, that's like one of the greatest feelings ever. To know the decision that you made was the right one. And you took the chance. You took it. Honor your inner knowing, because it's telling you this. It's telling you to go. It's telling you to do it. It's telling you to go for it. It's telling you you will achieve it. You will have fun. You will have the experience. You will have the knowledge. You will have the truth. You will feel great. You will feel amazing. But it starts with you being brave and honest and truthful to yourself. Okay? You might need to do some sound healing. Also, this is the deck that I am giving away. So if you like the cards, and that was one of the cards too that you had. You might need to do some sound healing on YouTube, or going to an actual class. Look, another experience. Getting you your own crystal bowl and things of that such. A new experience. Learning the origins of where it comes from. Why does it heal you? How does music heal you? That's a new, if you have not already done it, a new experience, as well as knowledge for you to acquire. Mommy? Indulge in the pleasures of life. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Indulge in the pleasures of life. Okay? Become one with yourself. You ain't got to pleasure yourself for real. I know the picture shows it. I mean, if you want to do it, then do it. Loving on yourself is what I'm getting from this. If you don't want to go the sexual route. Just become one with yourself. Open up those chakras. Be in alignment with oneself from head to toe. Do what makes you feel good, what makes you feel great. All right? I'm sorry to cut this short, but my kids just want to look crazy. So, if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Alright, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your pile, okay? We're going to jump right into your messages, okay? You've been holding yourself back a lot, okay? You've been constantly in your head. It's like you would start something and you would get to the middle of it, close to finish, and then you would just pull back and stop, feeling like it won't be a success, feeling like people won't receive it in the way that you are giving it, feeling like it won't resonate with others, okay? You could be a reader. You could be just someone who is trying to get a message or a project out to others so that they can see it on the level that you are, receiving it and then giving it, and trying to get others to understand you, which is causing you to be in like this mental uproar. It's like, oh, they won't understand me. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Oh, this may not plan out the way I want it to plan out. Oh, this may not work out. Oh, they might throw me on the bus. Something like that. It's like you constantly go into a mental chaos because of what you deem the outcome to be. It's not set in stone what the outcome is going to be, but it's like you conjure up these things in your head, and it's like, it is going to be like this, it is going to be like that. I shouldn't turn it in. I shouldn't put it out there. I shouldn't upload it. And then you take it back, and then you never follow through with it. You just leave it to the side and then move on to something else, repeating the cycle over and over and over again. Some may say that you're trying to do this out of protecting of your feelings, your mental health, your physical being or something of that sort. You may be trying to just try to keep your sanity from going chaotic because of people's comments or people's opinions of what it is that you're putting out there, what it is that you're placing on the world, how it is that you're giving it off to the world, what is that you're actually saying it. You are going through your words with a fine-tooth comb and getting stuck in every nap or crink or curl, Like, it's like, I don't know what kind of hair you have, but if you have thick hair, or even if you have, thin hair, it's like, let's say you haven't combed your hair for about 5-6 days. Well, it's going to nap up, it's going to crink up, it's going to curl, it's going to do something, right? So if you know that you get a wide tooth comb to comb through your hair, it'll get access towards those things. It won't pull so much hair out. It won't do so many things that a fine-tooth comb would, okay? But you know that if you use a fine-tooth comb, it's going to hit every kink, every curl, every nap. It's going to hit all of that, okay? So therefore, that's what you're doing. Okay, it's like you are analyzing every word that you're saying. You're analyzing every picture you put on there. You're analyzing everything that you put into this project, which is then, causing you to come up with different scenarios of why this won't work, why putting this in there is going to bring you down, what's going to happen, things of that such. It's saying, baby, look, you got an idea, you have a goal, and it's going to make it. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to go towards it for yourself, okay? You can't analyze every word that you say. You can't analyze everything that you say, okay? Because if that was the case, a lot of us would not have put anything out, including me. At one point, before I started putting these YouTube videos up here, I used to be like, because I have a group on Facebook, sometimes they would, a lot of times they would receive me well, and a lot of times they wouldn't, right? And so if I went through that aspect of, damn, they probably not going to receive me well, damn, they're not going to do this, I cuss a lot, I tell too much of my business, I do this, I do that, they're going to get stuck on that, they're going to get stuck on this, I would never upload anything. Never. I would never have got to this stage in life if I constantly thought of all the bad things. So if you are the negative Nancy, if you are the pessimistic person, if you are the person who's really thinking about the negative things, make sure you throw some positive in there. Make sure you do that. Make sure you say, oh, they're not going to see me well, but some people will. Oh, they're not going to like it. Well, some people will. Everyone's not going to like everything that you do. And a lot of people will like everything that you do. It's for the people that like it. It's for you. If you look at my likes and you look at my views, I get like 1,000 views on certain videos, mainly gossip videos. Between my lowest gossip video was like 60 something likes to 200 and something likes out of 1,000 views. Out of 1,000 people watching, I get between 60 to 200 and something likes on a video. If I looked at those other, 700, 800, people that don't like it or even dislike it, I wouldn't ever put out a video. But I feel like I'm helping certain people. And not only am I helping certain people, I'm helping myself as well. Us tarot readers, I have come to know we've been through a lot as well. mentally, emotionally, physically. Still, some of us are going through a lot. And by helping others with these readings, we in a way help ourselves as well. We get messages too. When I'm done with the video, I go back and I look at the timestamps and I click on which power resonates with me, and I get the message through there. I don't target myself, but if a message comes out that I need to hear again, because I'm the one who spewed it, so I probably wasn't paying full attention to it, I get it. So while I'm helping y'all, I'm helping myself. Look at it through that aspect. When you put out your material, is it helping others as well as yourself? Or is it constantly putting down others and not helping yourself? Don't look at it as I'm going to get 1,000 likes or I'm going to get 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers. Look at it as, am I helping? Who am I helping? What am I targeting? Have I met my target goals versus meeting other people's goals? Because if you look at it from other people's viewpoint, you'll never meet it. Everyone has a different perspective. Everyone has a different intake on things. This person will say no, but that person will say yes. This person say no, that person say yes. Go towards the 2 yeses. Okay? You got wisdom. You got knowledge. You got all of this. Now it's time to release those burdens, release those pains, release those self-doubts, release those negative thoughts, release those negative energies, release the energy of appealing to everyone, release the energy of needing to be validated by everyone, release the energy of I need to reach the masses, because you're going to reach who you need to reach. And that's all that matters. Okay? Make sure you follow through with what it is that you are planning, what it is that you are starting out with. Keep going. You have an 8 here. You have 2 4s here. 2 4s plus 1 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's 2 8s. You need one more 8 to abundance. But you never complete. I'm not trying to laugh. You never complete it to get the next 8. You never complete it. Follow through. Do what needs to be done, say what needs to be said, and move on to the next project once it's completed. Complete that one, then move on. Complete that one, and then move on. Complete that one, and then move on. Get your third 8. And watch how all those thoughts that you conjure up in your head wasn't even worth it. All the times you put projects to the side because you felt people wouldn't receive it or perceive it well, wasn't even worth it. Because the ones who needed to receive the message got it. They understood it. They understand it. So keep going. Alright, yeah, so this is definitely my readers pile, okay? This is definitely my tarot readers, my intuitive guidance people. This is definitely my Reiki healers. These are definitely my therapists, some type of healing divination. Divinations that you do, some type of healing practices that you do. Self-help as well as, helping others heal and things of that such that they're going through, okay? We even got the high priestess out here with the, what's this one? Queen of Cups out here, okay? Alright, so let's go to your first message. Now this this doesn't have to be from spirit. This is just a random message, okay, that I had intuitively got. We were meant to be together, but you chose to let this go. We should have done something. Maybe we could have stopped this from happening. Until next time, the ex we left. This is from a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, or Sagittarius, okay? So if that resonates, let me know in the comments. If not, let's just go to the other messages, okay? All right, so it's just like what we said in the beginning. You have these ideas, you have these ambitions, you have these opportunities that have came, okay? But you're stuck and stagnant looking at um, why you can't keep going with it, why you can't complete it. You don't know what's going to be on the other side. You don't know what's going to happen if you do upload the video, or if you do help that person, or things of that such. I'm also getting that you're taking on so many energies. Make sure you're cleansing yourself. Okay, make sure you're staging away the energies. Make sure you are opening your windows, allowing energies to leave out of your home, especially if you're in a closed tight space. Make sure you're taking spiritual baths, spiritual cleansing baths. Okay, make sure you are using your herbs that are allowing you to release some certain energies back into the ground on the outside, which is the dirt. So stepping on the dirt barefoot and releasing those toxins into the ground, things of that such. Make sure that if you're a reader already, I know a lot of us don't like to read for ourselves. One, we can't. Some of us can, take the truth that comes with it. Sometimes we don't want to face it, especially depending on what it's dealing with. So we have to go to another reader or something like that. So if you have an actual trusted reader that you go to them. You need to get a reading done, okay? You need to get a reading done on something that's going on, a situation that's going on in your life, okay? You need to acquire more knowledge, okay? You have great inner knowing. You have a nice amount of experiences that you've experienced in life to help you reach the masses, but it's something else that you need to dive deep into and maybe release as well, okay? Something about the roots, okay? You need to be more optimistic about what's coming in and what's already here. You've been given so many gifts, and you know that. You are very gifted, highly gifted, okay? But you're not allowing others to see it. It's not that you want to be a clown and just show all your stuff off, and it's that you have this ability to help to bring light within the darkness of others as well as yourself, but you're hindering yourself, closing yourself off because you don't know how it's going to be perceived by others, or you don't know what's going to be the outcome. You don't know what's going to happen. I keep going back to the moon card, repeating that over and over, because that's what keeps coming up in your head with this Eight of Swords here, with the moon card, with the Two of Swords. It keeps coming right back to this. It's like you'll go forward, move forward, acquire knowledge, go towards your intuition, give all, do what you're supposed to do, and then we're back here to the Two of Swords and the moon. It's like, then we'll do it again, and then we're back here. And I can't even get to this bottom row because it's like it just wants you to keep repeating that cycle. You keep repeating this cycle over and over, coming up with the ideas, going towards it, then you stop. Scared. Needing to do this, needing to do that, needing to have this, needing to have that. Then it's like, okay, I'm going to do it. Then you go towards it. But then we're back here. Then we're back here. Because you never complete it. You never complete one idea. You never complete one opportunity. You never complete it. And now we move here. So you might need some type of help. Okay? And it's okay. It's okay to need help. You need to make that decision. Okay? Maybe if you do readings as well as ones to get into YouTube, because I had to do this too. Maybe slow down on the readings because you're gaining so many energies, or keeping so many energies within. You might think you're releasing all of it, but it's like something that stays. Maybe you need to do just YouTube readings, then cleanse, and then every now and then do some readings for other people, individual people, or maybe just do individual people and then focus on YouTube when you're done with that. If you have a week off of not doing readings for other people, then do it for YouTube, or Bingo or Instagram or whatever you do your stuff on. Just acquire a schedule that you can do, that you can tolerate with, that you can work with. You have success that's coming, and you know that. You know the success is coming. You don't think it's going to work out in your favor. You know you're going to get out of this cycle. You know you are. But it's actually completing a cycle first. You got to complete it first. Then you'll see all this coming to fruition. Because you don't want to not complete a cycle, then go to this, and then jump right back to this. Okay? So make sure you're cleansing yourself. Make sure you're not staying in someone else's energy. Make sure you're moving forward, okay? Make sure you're not letting fear stop you, okay? You wouldn't be given these abilities if it wasn't meant for you. If it wasn't meant for you to use to help others. Look, another 8. Okay? Something you thought finished burst back into life. Look, these cards, look, I just randomly picked these. They just flowing with it. The cycle that you're in. You thought you finished it, but you didn't finish it. And that's why you keep going back to the beginning. When you are a spiritual teacher, spiritual worker, helping others, heal and move forward, you have to go towards different levels as well. You have to go through certain things as well. You are put to different tests, different tasks. You can't really skip many steps because no matter what, you're always going to go back to that first step. They don't want you to skip for a reason. How can you help somebody pass a step that you've never even been on? Make sure you're taking care of self first. Like I said, do those cleansing rituals. Cleanse your energy. You're reading for people. You're doing different things for people. That's acquiring a lot of your energy to intertwine with their energy. And yes, you may be cleansing yourself, but are you fully cleansing yourself? You know? Make sure you're taking mental breaks as well. Look, ground yourself. Make sure you're taking mental breaks as well. Okay? Make sure when people are reading you or you're reading certain people, your soul resonates with theirs. If your soul tells you not to read somebody, do not fucking read them. If your soul tells you don't let that motherfucker read you, do not let them read you. Don't. Your soul is telling you that for a reason, okay? Know that you're not a victim. Don't allow that self-doubt, all the shit that happened in your past. That's what empowered you to become who you are. So don't allow yourself to think that you're a victim of your past. Look at who you are now, the fucking Queen of Cups, High Priestess. Two powerful fucking cards with the fucking Hierophant up here. With the Moon card. With the World card. Major freaking arcanas on this board. Make sure you're planning your stuff out as well, okay? Make sure you have your actual plans of financial growth in order. How much your readings are, how much your spell work is if you do that, how much all your things are. Have that shit in order so when the time comes, you just sending it to people. I gotta do that. I gotta upgrade my stuff too. Look, that was a message for myself. This is also the card that is in the deck that I am giving away. So if you want to enter the giveaway, go to the community post on my YouTube channel and enter the giveaway, okay? These are really great cards. I have my own deck and I have a deck that I'm giving away, okay? But yeah, I had to plug that in, okay? Make sure you're resting. That's a part of this. You have to take time to yourself. You have to rest. Make sure you're getting fucked right. Okay. Another way to get rid of energy and also gain energy. Look, another 8. Another freaking 8, right? Make sure you're journaling all of the emotions that you're feeling, why you're feeling, what's the root cause, why. Okay, this is what I want you to do. When you get your idea and you start to feel yourself being stuck and stagnant, get your journal out and write what is making you feel stuck, why is making you feel stuck, you know, what are ways you can move forward, you know, what are steps that you are taking to move forward, you know, debunk all of those worries, those what ifs and things of that such. Replace it with actual facts, the Hierophant. Replace it with actual research. experiences, wisdom, knowledge. And then you'll see that sun start to shine again. That light start to shine in that dark place that's clouding your thoughts and bring you down. You'll emotionally feel it, intuitively feel it, and then you'll be able to move forward again. Okay? Don't allow yourself to be stuck without having ways to maneuver through this. Clean your space. I just did this one on a community post as well. This doesn't have to be just clean your room, clean your house and stuff. Do that too. But make sure you're cleaning the energies that are being left behind after you do certain readings. Make sure you're cleaning the energies that are being left behind after you're in certain environments, where after you're after certain negative, pessimistic, negative Nancy's, things of that such. Make sure you're cleaning that energy out, because that is not yours. You're constantly going around somebody who has a woe is me mentality and been fucked over their whole life, and yeah, it's fucked up, but that's not your energy. You don't need to take that shit with you. Now it's two people in the world with that same energy. Them from being in the actual experience it, and you from just being around their ass. Because you empathic. Highly empathic. You feel that energy so much that you feel like it's yours. Distinguish which is which. Before I came to this person, was I feeling down and out? Was I feeling sad and, what was me energy? Or was I happy, optimistic, and moving forward with life? Then that's not my energy. Let me get the fuck up out of it, okay? Look for fairies. Look for the childlike energy. Look for the fun, the excitement in life, the pranks, the things that you can, acquire, things of that such. Make sure you're meditating, talking to your spirit guides, talking to your ancestors, talking to your God, talking to your deities, talking to whoever it is that you go to that grounds you and help you move forward and see things in a different light, a different perspective, so you don't get stuck and stagnant in an energy that no longer serves you or isn't even yours to be served. Or wasn't yours to be served in the first place. Alright? So, if that reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Alright, pile number 4. This is what you choose. This is your reading, okay? It's looking like you got a spiritual teacher coming in. A guide from another realm, okay? This can be an elder that you know. This can be a spiritual teacher. This can be an ancestor. This can be a spirit guide, spirit animal, things of that such as coming in to teach you spiritual knowledge, more deepening what you already know, okay? It's like you have acquired the lessons of land, of what they're saying. You're the magician of your life. You know how to manifest. You know how to make things happen. You know how to bring forth other people's truth, your own truth. You know how to conquer your shadow as well as other people's shadow. You know how to basically get what it is that you need and desire in life as well, not just for yourself but others as well. Okay, you've been through a lot of lessons and you have triumphed all of them. You have healed. You have came through with well, you haven't healed from everything. There's certain things that you have not healed from, but you have healed from majority of things, okay? You've passed many levels in life, okay? Whether you feel it or believe it or not, you have. And therefore, you have a spiritual teacher, an animal, a spirit guide coming in to teach you a deeper wealth of knowledge, okay? Allowing you to have ancient wisdom of the past. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming in here, okay? Beautiful energy. And it's like I don't really have to say much because you already know what's coming in, right? Alright, so another message you have coming in, your second message. This is just intuitively given to me. This is not the cards or anything of that such. It says, remember who you were before they came into your life. Now become a more empowered version of that person due to all the painful lessons you have learned since since leaving them. Okay? Empowered self. This is for all signs. Alright? Now, you have this opportunity coming in that a lot of people have not made it to or have not been given, or, maybe, I wouldn't say they're not worthy of, or maybe they just don't feel like they're worthy of. It's like you're contemplating it because you don't know where this opportunity is truly going to lead you, okay? You need to become brave, strong. Who you have always been is just times 10, right? And it's like you're very independent and strong-minded, strong in your beliefs, hard to stir, rattle, and things of that such. And I believe that's why a lot of people have came and tried to destroy you, tried to push you down, keep you down, kept their foot on your neck. They tried to do so much, and this has caused you to be guarded to many, many people, but still move forward in life because you understood, like, even though these people are fucked up, I still got to conquer things in my life. I still have to push and move forward, okay? This has caused you to isolate yourself, okay? But within that isolation, you acquired wisdom. You acquired knowledge. You acquired knowledge of self. You acquired your light again, okay? You found out the truth of the deep darkness of yourself as well as some others, okay? You could be a tarot reader. You could do some type of divination, all right? You understood your addictions and where they came from. You understood your toxicities and why they are stemming from the roots and still growing, okay? You understand why you were codependent with certain energies and why you needed to leave those codependent energies alone, why you felt people were constantly bound and tied to you, doing soul ties type of things with you, and they would do sexual magic. People were doing a lot of things to you before you knew exactly what these things were. And once you realized what they were, you learned how to release this. You learned how to heal this. You learned how to move past this and keep this from intertwining with yourself ever again. This caused many heartbreaks. This caused you to look at people through a different perspective, a different viewing. Like, damn, you was that fucked up. Damn, you was that, strung out, trying to keep me a hold of me, keep me down and things of that such, just to keep you on top and controlling me and things of that such. It's like, damn. And it's like, no matter how much you move forward, you still look back like, damn, like, we could have been this, we could have been that. You didn't have to do all this to me. I already loved you. I already cared about you. Why? This could be towards a significant other. This could be towards an ex-friend. This can be towards family members you had to let go of, okay? But this empowered you. This showed you who you were, how strong you are, and who you will be and can become, okay? This showed you things that many people could not get to because they couldn't get past the tower. They couldn't get past that tower. They were still stuck in the heartbreak, the lies, the betrayal. They were still stuck in not being independent and not moving forward. They were still stuck in not seeing their true ways and the ways of their being and how to heal that shit. Because we all have fucked up ways, okay? Nobody's 100% a great person. Nobody's 100% a good person. We are a villain in somebody's eyes no matter which way we turn. We are a fucked up individual in somebody's eyes no matter which way we turn. Even cops, when they go and they ask different people in your life about you, and everybody's saying good and great things. Oh, she's amazing. She did this. She does that. They don't 100% believe that. They always have that doubt, like, ain't no way she's just that good. Or she's even though we found out Mother Teresa ain't as good as she say, but this is the the terminology. This is what we use for it. She's no Mother Teresa. She's no saint. There's no way she was just doing great without any negative Nancy's or negative people saying shit behind. There's no fucking way, and it's true. It's just like what Jay-Z say. You live long enough, you'll see yourself become the villain of someone's life. Even if it wasn't intentionally. So they couldn't get past certain things, but you did. You got past those tower moments. You understand those was lessons of life that you had to learn. Some were self-imposed and some were imposed by spirit. Some were imposed by God. Some was just imposed by your destiny needs to be fulfilled. You having to learn those lessons, You understood that on a deeper level. And that's what allowed you to move forward and keep going. And you have to keep going. You can't allow doubt to seep in now. You didn't came too far. Offer yourself. Offer guidance to others. Offer guidance to your spirit guides. Offer food. Offer on your altar, Offer, whatever it is that you need to acquire from them to them. Okay? Every deity has something that you need to offer. Every God has something that you need to offer. Whether it's your worship, your love, undying love, your soul, something of that sort. You know? Understand that no matter what, you aging has nothing to do with anything. Your calling could have came to you when you were 40. As long as you complete that calling, you go towards that destiny, that's all that fucking matters. And in many countries, aging is a sign of wisdom. You maturing, you getting your stuff. You've been through things. Now you can teach. If you're young, if you're too young, people gonna look at you like, bitch, who you teaching? I live life longer than you. How you know more than me? You know? But if you old and you come to them and, you know, as long as you looking like something, you ain't looking like a bum off the street, they're like, okay, I can learn from you. You know? These are just really confirmations. These aren't even just messages. This is shit you already know. You know? Know that you don't have to go far to speak to your guides. It's always within you. It's within you. All you have to do is just ask, talk, speak. If you have any creative blockages, make sure you are in alignment with whatever you are trying to create. Don't create what someone else has already created. Create something from your own soul. You have something that wants to come out, something that wants to be created, something that wants to be shown to the world, something that has not been done before. It's something that's within you that you need to open yourself up to so that you can show everyone. You have many treasures from your past coming back. You know? That imaginary friend that we had when we were younger wasn't so imaginary as you grow up and you start to realize, yeah, you know, they might have some spiritual guidance for you, some knowledge that you need to know. I will watch over you. Know that you're not alone. You're always being watched. You're always being helped. You always have somebody that's protecting you and have your back. That's how you got through so many things. You're protected. You have wonderful news coming to you. But you got to keep going. And know that it's okay to be alone. Everyone's not meant to go on your journey with you. Everyone's not meant to walk by your side and hold your hand. Everyone's not meant to do that. And you have to be okay with that. You're acquiring wisdom. Therefore, sometimes you're going to have to be alone. Spirit animals are coming to you. But you have to be in an alignment with this knowledge. You have to be in alignment with these spirit guides. You have to be in alignment with what is trying to come in towards you for you. Because all this is meant for you, but it's for you to accept, open, and be open to. Go look at pile number 1. I have, I always timestamp myself. It's all separated. So go to pile number 1 and look at... Is it their message or the beginning? I think it's their message. And you might resonate with that one. It might be more things that you need to know that's within that pile, the message of the pile, that you might resonate with, okay? Because I feel that strongly. All right? So, if that reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Also, I have a giveaway, okay? So, I'm giving out this deck. You didn't have any cards, but I'm giving out the abundance deck. So, if you like these pictures, these titles, different things, okay? I have a brand new one. I'm going live at different times. I'm going live at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and maybe 9 o'clock. So, if you want to tune in, you can join the raffle. So far, it's only 2 people that want the deck. So, but I'm also doing free readings if you would like to, do the free readings and things of that such. All right. So, if that reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you.